Right now, my brain mash up. I not even know what me I say, but me I say something. Because everything gone. I see me chuck in the riverbed. One of me tank, the way down a Fairfield. One next container, the over in a Fairfield. Never seen nothing like this in all my life. I'm here 44.
Everything gone. House top gone. Rooftop gone. I can't believe.
We arrived in Black River, St. Elizabeth's capital, a town built on community and heritage. Today, it stands wounded, but far from defeated. We head deeper inland to Lacovia in a small community called Rice Peace. Melissa's winds tore through here like a monster in the night.
Don't even know the word she used. It was out of this. world, first time experiencing something like that. But I was in the building with my grandchildren, and then we had some ackee tree around the back, and then it came down, and we started jacking the building on the inside, and then we lost the back section of the building. The roof on the back section went. After the roof on the back section went, then the building itself started to cave in, and we were jacking it on the inside. We had put up some jacks, which we used for construction, and when we saw the 3 big ackee trees in the back came down, we head out from the building and seek rescue with the grandkids and the children them, and my husband in another building where my mom was staying. We had to bend low, actually creeping, actually making a chain. All of us, it was like 6 of us, 7 of us. And then we came across. When we got to a house at the side, we stopped so that the wind could actually break a little while. And after the wind break for a little while, then we started running again.
This was once somebody's home, and currently I'm standing on what was, I assume, somebody's walls as well, and door and everything. They have to left everything behind, as you can clearly see. They have their 2-burner stove right there, the suitcase, all of that. It's just flat. And being here in person, experiencing it all firsthand, everything, seeing it with my own eyes, it's just crazy. It's breathtaking, it's unbelievable what these people had to go through throughout this hurricane and everything. Just imagine the current situation at the time. You're in your home thinking that you're safe, and then all of a sudden it's just gone in an instant. It's fully flattened. You have to fully evacuate with your family and whoever that was staying with you at the time. It's just crazy, unbelievable sight, and this is just it right here firsthand. This is the aftermath of what's left when Hurricane Melissa passed through.
Alright guys, so we just arrived at his house. Where you say go on with your money tree storm?
Nothing for wall and pan. And with two, we never take it that personal.
Yeah.
We feel like say that was so dangerous. So we go through like a few storms, so we feel like say we don't be the same.
Yeah.
But this one, all me can hear is something like a chuck.
Oh God, man. Actually.
We have one brother and then can't move.
Eh? Why him sick or storm mash him up?
No, he have car accident, so
Okay.
he can't move around.
So now all of that are going him just
Him
the
in
one place.
No, me have to take him up and run come at this side because the whole of them they wind the blow out.
Channel Star. Evening. Yeah man, they show people and want to go and see there's someone that's sick up on in bed. I go through his storm and everything, can't move. What you manage out?
Terrible, man.
Terrible.
Recreation, you know?
Yeah man, we wish you all the best and hopefully you can get the help you need and stuff like that. How you manage through the storm and them stuff
We
there?
are suffer, we homeless and we want help. See there? We also have to go rebuild. See there?
So the hurricane has bust up this?
Yes.
That's it man.
A tree drop in there, God save we.
John
And we
Star.
are look help. We want to help.
So all of them close out so water
Them
wash
wet
them
up.
up.
We not no close them wet up and throw them and load they not dry.
John.
Yes, and we are suffer. Me I try clean it up, you know. But me can't clean it up, so me clean one little part, me have to sit down and afraid.
I mean, it was over 7 hours of terrible wind. Wind changed direction around 4 times. And I'm saying that it takes everything in its course. Everything. It is the worst hurricane I've ever experienced. I am 61 years old. And the first one I experienced it was Gilbert. even though Gilbert was devastating, Gilbert cannot compare to this one. This one is terrible. It took everything in our way. And she gone with everything in our way. So we are here still needing help. I need a lot of help. As you can see, all these clothes are on with these were all wet up clothes. We have been sunning clothes from so long. And so far it's the last set this. I'm hoping and praying because I've gone through a chest of jaw already and half of the dresser. Then the other half I haven't been through them as yet. And it is really terrible. Honestly, I don't know how me really get through it. I am a person with a lot of different chronic diseases. I'm asthmatic, diabetic, hypertensive, high cholesterol. So, you know, I'm happy still that I did not get an attack of asthma because we no longer have a hospital. It was then, no more. The nearest hospital to us is Mandeville Hospital, which is a very long way from here. So, I'm giving God thanks and praise for life though, and health. Because even though I'm traumatized, I'm still alive and I'm still here. I'm not going to tell you, say I don't have food can eat. I have a little food can eat. But our source of drinking water has gone down, way down. And all the packages that is coming in, we don't get any over here. Not even a pack.
Thank you so much for the interview and giving me the time and hospitality in your own home.
You are welcome.
Where you stay and everything throughout the storm, which is amazing. Thank you so much for the little tour and everything, just to show me the condition and everything. And as I said before, we have a bus outside, and I can give you one of the case of water.
Thank you very much.
All right?
Thank you very much.
All right. Because as she said, she lived deep down into the community, and when persons come to like donate stuff or whatever that they have, they do it on the front. So by the time persons at the front bombard and rush the vehicle, by the time Miss Barbara should go out there, it's finished. So it's really good that the traffic is out there now and I'm able to walk through the community just to come and visit Miss Barbara.
Me say whole of my house roof blow off. And my mother house roof blow off.
So your mother good?
Yeah, one old lady up on the corner there.
Up on the corner? Okay,
yeah,
okay, I think I see her.
Gate,
yeah.
Yeah, so whole of hit damage and me not see no strong help you know if you get this out. Everything gone, every lumber gone and it's difficult some kind of way, you know.
Many other areas throughout the Lacovia district have been widely impacted. And as more voices rise from the inner communities, crying out for help, we meet Carol, a resident from another part of Lacovia, who shares her own story of relief and survival.
It's like a burden lifted off my head, knowing that somebody cares, because he was just doing the drone and saw the stream of water on the road and stop and start. The process start. And when we came over the house, he said, oh my God. As a young man, two young men, whatever they could do at the same time, they would do it. Yeah, I'm telling you. Really appreciate it, man.
Yes, man.
I tell you.
And what's it like now, seeing that they gave you their word?
And they come back.
They came back.
Man, it can't explain. You know, when you are in distress, drowning and somebody came along and rescue you, that's the way I felt. I'm happy. You know, losing everything, nothing spare. Me have to catch with my daughter here.
Yeah, man. All right. Crazy. A lot of persons are in need currently right now, just giving Mommy Carol a great amount of stuff. And also on top of that, Mama Carol is also going to give some persons in the community. Yeah, man, can you give me a hug, man?
Yeah, me love you.
Yeah, man, and keep doing the good that you're doing. All right?
In moments like this, the true Jamaican spirit rises. Neighbors helping neighbors, strangers becoming family. Earlier, while driving through the community, we noticed an elderly woman struggling to close her gate against the debris and damage left behind. At the time, we weren't able to stop But we did not forget her. After distributing most of our supplies, we returned, determined to share what we have left. Sometimes, the greatest impact isn't in large deliveries, but remembering even one person might have been overlooked.
You good? Where you? Yeah, bad. What you name? Come in closer, she can hear. Repeat the name again.
Mertila Blake.
All right. So just something to see you while you close the gate. I will say, all right, I have to come back here and
Me not trying to close it, but me can't close it.
realize. So we bring a case of water for you, so you can take it for her. And we'll save one of each thing from today for you. Everything else, we'll give it away. We'll save one of each thing for you. You know, anything help and things. So, yeah.
So you put this put it same place only.
And then, uno?
They are just in neighbor.
Oh.
So me and most person will take care of her.
Yeah.
Yeah, any assistance or anybody come to her, so me will assist. Me they here, me not really go nowhere because anything me have to come present her.
Yeah, which is good.
Because in son them they here, but you know,
Ghana Road.
One live about now and you know one now so.
Yeah.
I'm not so interested, so me just stay here.
That good. I good thing.
So as she raised me,
yeah.
as she grew me grow in her hand, so me just do what me have to do for her feel.
Good.
You understand?
I just by chance, as I say, just by chance, me I drive past and see I close the grill.
Yeah man, yeah. So it's like a mother for the community. You understand?
So she how much?
She had about 90.
90?
Yeah.
90? Wow.
You see me the far up.
Yeah. Well, I can't imagine. Well, I can't imagine what a stretch.
All of you guys were in here while the breeze got.
No, she and her son.
She
and her son, but other people come rescue her, you know. There is two young ladies who come and actually rescue her. And she was right here.
No help me no.
So we have to carry me in a little bathroom with 6 away in a one little bathroom.
Yeah.
And through this why decking part of the bathroom, we have to deck in there for the whole night. We have to take off every wet clothes off her, take off our shoes and you know, use alcohol in her head, come straight down, put on different clothes on him, give him something to put in foot pan like one bucket and the water towel up so and we in there, but we just have to work with it for the night.
Yeah.
So it's never easy. Because she lose everything.
Yeah.
You don't understand?
Also, the entire roof gone.
Yes, I am.
Show up that's all, like roof gone down. Alright, look walk through.
Fix up.
A starlight we look on right now.
Yeah, see there.
Starlight. Thing.
Yeah. So you saw where she stay, you know. Yeah, so I come Mama. So see there. See a lizard flying here.
Look at that.
You know, pretty. So you saw where they knock up and I saw she then right now.
Just gave out the last set of stuff. We have nothing left. We came here to come give some persons in the nearby community in Lacovia, and now it's completely done and stuff. So all these persons that you're seeing here that was just here with Noel and Rajay giving out the rest of stuff that was left. Everybody's just out on the front, on the main road, waiting for buses like these to stop and give out some stuff, give out some supplies, give out some water supplies, clothes, pamper stuff, sanitizer stuff, or sanitary stuff and all of that stuff. So as you can clearly see, that's that for now and things.
Behind every act of giving, there's a team with a mission. Today, we meet the foundation making this relief possible.
From the hurricane starts, I turn to some friends of mine and I say, hey, here we go on. We know the hurricane, I gotta do a whole heap of things because even the Prime Minister was anticipating that it was gonna be horrible. So we have to put in our work and we have to give back. So I started lining up some stuff from even before the hurricane hit. So what we're doing here is another drop off at another parish, because last week we went to Westmoreland. You have to go there, you have to experience it. And we were very strategic in how we dispersed items. This week we're packing up to head to St. Elizabeth, and it's not the regular Black River side of St. Elizabeth. We're going to Barbary Hall, we're going to Darliston, we're going to Ponside, we're going to the crevices, the parts that many people don't even know, I've never visited, I've never heard of in St. Elizabeth, because right now most of the relief item is being delivered and catered to the Black River side of St. Elizabeth. So we wanted to shift a little bit to spread the love wide across St. Elizabeth and not just the patch, because you know there are communities in communities, because Marsh Joe, we live here, so Mary Jane live all the way across there. So we wanted to find those people in the crypts and crevices of the different parishes that is affected by the disaster, Hurricane Melissa. And that's what we're doing here, packing up some stuff to go down tomorrow. And yeah.
Alright, so today we're here in St. Elizabeth, the inner side of St. Elizabeth. Where to be exact?
Flaggerman, you understand? Trust me, we are not from St. Elizabeth, we're just here because of the heart. We'll come with a truckload of people, with a truckload of food, 4 different vehicles to just hand out and give back to the community. We're going Ponside, we're going Priority, and then we're going outside of those communities as well, to make sure so everybody gets something, everybody alright.
It's terrible, terrible. When the roof gone, I have to run in the bathroom. Me and my mother and my husband.
When the swamp card comes 6 feet, I start fretting now because I see the sea come over, I lick down everything on that side to the sea. You hear me? And then now, I watch it from knee to belly, so I say, yo, I know I'm dead. So I could have this plug out the extension and I go to the fridge, tie around my belly, tie up on the stool them. They say, boy, at least I go up on the building. And when me go up on the building and think me alright, a crocodile up there, my friend. Me have to swim. Me have to swim from this building to another building, go to another building and go up on a high building. That's it.
It's a boat. Oh, when I'm floating out. Oh, yeah.
Organizations like this are the lifelines after every disaster, ensuring that the support reaches those who need it most. Our final day on the ground.
Well, we're inside and the breeze start to blow, everything start to fall down, zinc start blow off, everything does start to torn apart. We decided to go outside, but we couldn't make it. And the breeze hurry back inside. So we have to end up saving our bathroom until it cool down in there 2-4. And we go up next door. But our roof was damaged also, so we have to just stay in the room with the little deck. She had one room with deck, so we just stayed there until today. Well, we say, Lord Jesus, what is this? What we gonna do? What we gonna do now? Roof gone, where we gonna go, where we gonna stay? So I lucky things say we neighbor gone America and she leave the house up in, and we hope they go get eye. So I'd rescue.
This used to be someone's bedroom, and as you can see, we have torn up or destroyed furniture around and appliances. As you can see, there's a lamp there, the lampshade is there, pillows, bags, broken furniture and a lot of other stuff. And yeah, this is just a piece of what happened. Come on. So right now, this also appears to be someone's bedroom as well. As you can see, there's a chest drawer here and a closet. Also, during the interview, Carlene did mention that they did take aid in a bathroom, and this is that bathroom. As you can see, the roof is still intact, and this is where everyone had to come to shelter and aid, just to shelter from the storm and everything whilst the chaos was happening. And as you come on a bit further, as you can see, everything is just complete destroyed, water damage all over. It's just, the site is just unbearable. I can still smell the soaked water within these destroyed stuff. But moving along, as you can see, right here is the living room area. As you can see, there's a dining table here and everything, but as you can see, I'm being lit by the light from above. There's no roof. Living area, all the pictures are down, the fan is down, the fan is still plugged in as it appears. Yeah, it's still plugged in, but it's not working because everything is just completely damaged. Water damage right through. The roof gone. Luckily, this chandelier is still intact. Sorry to Auntie Carlene for stepping on her damaged furnitures, but yeah, as you can see, this is still intact and everything. So yeah, this used to be someone's living room area, and now looking at it, it's just completely destroyed. And just imagine everything that these people have been working for over the years, not even sure if it's like generation house from the third generation before coming to now to her, and it's just completely ruined, all gone, all that these persons have been working for over their years of being in existence. This is just one of many houses, and also remember, there's also a lot of persons with nothing, just the foundation that was laid from the beginning process. So luckily this is still up, and also the back room that we were in that was completely torn down with the storage stuff, that part was completely gone. So Carlene stated that they recently nailed it back up and put it back up with the help of her son and a handy neighbor. So they came together, and this is the thing that I love about Jamaicans. They're completely resilient, and in times like these chaotic times, everyone is bonded together and unite. Yeah.
Westmoreland, another parish hit hard. The team travels with residents who have family here, bringing essentials and checking in.
Alright everybody, so currently as you can see, we are in Westmoreland Waterworks community or district, and yeah, the place is just completely damaged and ravaged, and this is just for me to come to Westmoreland trying to get to the other parts of the island or the western side of the island that has been widely impacted by the hurricane. So as you can see here in Waterworks community, Westmoreland, the place has been a complete devastation in this community here. There are persons' roof that has been blown off from all the way up from top over there. Come here, as you can clearly see. Some person's house, somebody's house right over that side has been blown down, trees gone, bicycle on the ground. And as you can see, structures that have already been started to build is yet to finish. So we're just here trying to show you all different parts of the island that has been widely impacted by Hurricane Melissa.
This experience was like life-changing, as you can see. From the get-go, well, everybody thought that, it's just a normal storm, normal hurricane. Nobody expected it to be this, devastating. So we started the morning as any other morning. Rain was falling. We said, sure, storm now come, rain fall, little breeze a blow, everything was okay. And then, we started to see, the breeze picking up. Then I saw the kitchen first started to lift, saying hi. So we looked and we said, okay, this is just a normal thing. We can fix it before it gets worse. Boy, were we wrong. And then the room right here, the roof started to leak after the zinc fell off and all the board, came off. We tried to move some of the stuff in the other room. When that happened, the breeze started to pick up. The breeze started to pick up, the rain started to come down heavier and all of that. So when we see it's getting harder, we tried to, fix up the place, saying that, we can go outside and probably put something on the roof. The breeze, the rain just started to get out of hand. So we decided to get the kids out of the house just in case, because the breeze was getting very heavy. So we put them in the bus because the cars were parked up at the front of the house. So put them in the bus, get all the important documents, pampers for the baby, clothes for the baby, stuff that we know we would need just in case. We started to see the bus start to rock. The breeze start get heavy, the breeze start get, dangerous. Melissa with her broad back just start rampage through the place. So we decided to, all right then, since that looked like it's going to get turned over in a one way, we move them out of the bus and into the car. All right, put the kids down in the car. Me and my baby father was in the house trying to salvage what we can salvage. We decided, so you know what, we'll just leave the house and just go in the car with the kids and just hope for the best. Go in the car now, the breeze get high. We start to things that sail like you can't see nothing outside the way how the rain was falling. It was like it was like life, it is life-threatening, but you can literally feel like, this is it, right? But at the end of the day, we were in the car, we prayed, we just asked God for protection. But at the end, and we keep saying that, it could be worse. It could be the case where we don't have anywhere to go. And during that time we were in the car, my grandmother's house, I could see it literally breaking apart. Trees dropping, boom flying, barrel flying, a drum hitting the car, cracked the glass. And my grandmother over there, I saw one of my neighbors come and calling. So all the time in the car, I'm saying my grandmother want to check on her, A few times we tried to come out of the car and we couldn't. Because as we pull the door, so breeze just start. If we step out, we know still we get blown away. Right? But at the end of the day, a neighbor came and he realized that persons were in need of help. And he came out and he went over my grandmother's house. Same time we saw him and we went over there too. And he offered us refuge in his house, concrete house, although he was going through a lot. His room was a mess, the windows break, everything, but he still, ensured that we were okay for the night. He put us up for the night. The kids, almost the whole community, he went to each house and made sure that everybody is okay. And I'm telling you, when we saw how person's house, that the place just looked different, like, reality is here, but like you wake up back and you see like it's a whole different world you're in. The whole place just looks different. It's like it's unrecognizable. When you look at it, flourishing trees and everything, it just look, like dry. Wrong turn look. Yes, that is it. But I mean, I can say it's just life changing. It's a storm that nobody anticipated. We are Jamaicans, we not take no serious. And we literally did not take this serious. And I think that if we did take it serious, we would still get the same impact because, I mean, a Category 5 hurricane, nobody would thought that this would be, you know, the aftermath of it. I've seen persons just build their house and then they get to live in it, and Melissa come and just rip it apart. A lot of persons have to start all over. Very last year and now this, it just, you know.
Consider once you're talking, you know, you're going through a really emotional.
Yeah, it's a lot, you know. It's a lot.
And also, along with those emotions, you were smiling.
I have to because at the end of the day, I have life, you know. And when I look at the road and I see persons are even worse than me, I keep saying this over and over. There's always good in every situation. I mean, you're going through a lot, but at the end of the day, you have food. Another person don't have as much help as I have. And when you look at person's house and stuff, you wonder how they sleep, where they sleep. I'm not sleeping at my house, but I have somebody who put me up at nights, you know. I have persons who support me. I have persons like Bianca, Shade, and my young friend right here. I don't really know her name as much. But I mean, you guys came, you did what you had to do, and you came out and you made my story be heard. You understand? A lot of persons don't get this support. Like, we see things coming, but it's the same person getting over and over again. They're not going into the communities, into the lanes. Like,
because most of the vehicles just stop at the entrance.
yes, on the, as you can see, on the main road.
Persons that live in the inner
All right. Remember, there's a lot of communities that are blocked, right? And they can't have access in and out of the communities. So Jamaica is helping, but it's to an extent.
Right.
You understand? It's not only government. I can see that it's not only the government that's helping. Persons are contributing, putting their funds out there to make sure that, you know, persons are okay. But I'm not going to say that you guys aren't doing enough, but it's just that persons that don't have access to the main road, that are stuck in their communities because of flooding, because of trees blocking it or something, they're suffering too.
Not being able to go any further. This is as far as the community stretch. The huge mountain is here, but as you can see, this right here was once somebody's home, and now it's completely gone, devastated. And where the person's, no idea, probably some relative's house or some neighbor's house. Same thing with over this side. As you can clearly see, this home is completely gone. Completely gone. It's no longer standing as someone's structure, but this was once somebody's home, and this structure here entirely was somebody's home as well. And as you can clearly see, somebody's roof and their bathroom is gone as well, and bathroom gone. Oh wow, this is the river. As you can see, this is lovely. This is nice to have in the back of your yard, or the back of your community or neighborhood, whichever one. But yeah. Yeah. So even though most persons' home is gone and water is cut off from the pipe, or water no longer exists at anybody's pipe, they have the river that they can all come to for water to possibly drink, and also to wash their clothes and brush their teeth, wash their face, all of that. So as you can see, if you look further down the stream, you can see persons washing down there. you think of the initiative today? Persons coming out to giving out stuff,
You know, I'm highly appreciate what the care package doing.
Right.
Because people desperate, people hungry, people need water, people need food. There are some people have nowhere to live.
Yeah.
Only a chapolin out there, and in the chapolin, no house, nothing. Children out there. May God help us.
$1,000,000 to fix Jamaica?
That's what my brother said.
All right.
I'm more than 1,000 zillion. I'm more than 1,000 zillion. Fix Jamaica, Lord. $10,000 million. Jamaica is mashed up by the storm. We're gonna fix it.
That is right.